Now, you have decided in which direction you want to go, and you have decided how your influencer will look like. What's next? The next thing is, of course, creating your character. So creating picture, videos, audios, and all your content for social media. So how do you manage to create all those things? Let's start with creating the first pics for your characters. So here you can go two routes. First route, the easiest, is to subscribe to a website like SugarLab, for example, or OpenArt, or Our Dream, and generate your character with that website. These are websites that with a little subscription, so usually is like $20 a month, they allow you to create a lot of different pictures and sometimes even videos about your character. And why this is the easiest way? Because the websites are created to keep your character consistent. They are super easy to use because you select the hair color, you select the body style, you select the pose that you want your character seen, the background, and the website does it automatically for you. You just have to press a few buttons. Since the consistency here is usually the weak point of creating an AI character, because stay consistent is the most difficult part of this job. These websites allow you to stay consistent in every single creation. So you can use this kind of website and create your characters. So you have to decide, of course, if it's male, female, genderless, the hair color, the eyes color, the body style, the body type, and all the features that we've discussed before. Here are little tips. Avoid tattoos and piercing, because it's very difficult with AI to replicate the same exact tattoo on a body or the same exact piercing position on a body, unless, of course, you decide to go on the fantasy route. So if you create a fantasy character and of course is AI, they can have one day a tattoo, one day don't have a tattoo. It is not a problem. So in that case, you can go crazy with tattoos, with piercing, with all the kind of things that you want. But of course, if you do a realistic style influencer, so your character is very, very real, you can't have a tattoo in a way in a day and the next day the tattoo is different or on another location, or one day is a butterfly and the other day is a lion, for example, because of course the realism will be lost. So keep note of that. So if you're doing a real character, no tattoos, no piercing. If you're doing a fantasy character, go crazy and do whatever you want. So with this kind of website, it will be super easy to create your character. In just a couple of hours, you can create 100 images. So you have your ready to go content. And of course, when you generate this kind of images, if you decide to generate also the not safe for work content, and with this website, you will be able to generate really not safe for work content. So don't worry about that. This website, like I said, SugarLabs, for example, are great to create not safe for work content. Generate a little bit of both. So generate a little bit of safe for work and not safe for work. And why this? Because you will need safe for work to upload on Instagram and to generate followers. And if you upsell the not safe for work stuff, of course, you will need some not safe for work. So I will suggest you to do a 50-50 split between safe for work and not safe for work, or max a 70-30, so 70% safe for work and 30% not safe for work. This way you will create a lot of different images and a lot of different style, so that you cover all the things that you want. Or you can choose to create your content in the hard way. And what is the hard way? The hard way is to use open source AI like ComfyUI, for example, and run Stable Diffusion Excel, Flux Context, and so on directly on your PC. And that's the hard way. First of all, you need technical skills and tech knowledge to do it. You need a strong enough PC, or you need to know how to run this kind of AI with website like RunPod or RunComfy, for example. And you need to master the content creation on this platform that are much, much more difficult. You have to know prompting, you have to know how to run the platform itself, and this is not an easy thing to do. But of course, once you learn how to master these kind of tools, you will be able to create all the image and all the videos that you want for free, because those are open source AI, so you don't need to spend money on those. Basically, you have to choose easy way, but you will pay a little bit for the usage of this kind of website, or you have to choose hard way, but you will run everything for free. That's totally up to you. If you are just starting out in this kind of business and in this kind of world, you are not a tech person and you are not sure how these things works, I will recommend you, of course, the easy way. It is super easy to do. You just pay a little fee and you will be able to generate a lot of content. If you, on the other end, already know how AI works, you are a tech guy and you have some skills and you want to learn, I will suggest you to learn how to use ComfyUI and to learn how to generate this kind of content for free on your own machine. Once you have decided in which way to go, the easy or the hard way, you just have to create all the content you want. Of course, with this, you will be able to create pics and videos. But if you want to add a little bit of realism to your model, you also can create audios. And for this, there is one website only that you have to use, and this is 11 Labs. 11 Labs is the best website to create audios because it is super realistic. You can have different accent. You can clone voices, for example. So if you have a voice that you really, really like, you can clone that. And you can even create sound effects. To create audio file, you can dub the influencer yourself. If you have a good voice, or if you like it to do it, you do the voice acting yourself and create your audio. But if you don't want, or if you prefer another kind of voice, you can use 11 Labs to generate the voice that you want and to give a voice to your character. This way you will add depth and realism to your character. So with all of these tools, now you will be able to create your model. You will be able to create pictures, videos, and audios, and to bring your model into life. And of course, if you need some help, if you don't know which tool to use, or if you want to learn how to use a specific tool, just join the community. I leave the link in the description below and in the bio of the channel. So join the community and we will help you to create your character the way you want. So if you want, I'll wait for you inside.